yesterday was day 27 of my carnivore month, and as always, we kick things off with broth no matter what we're doing. Yesterday was early morning clients, so I was sipping on the broth during the clients, and then I had a gap during which I got in another solid training session. Was able to move some good weight on the trap bar, felt strong. Also worked in some barbell overhead presses and some pull-ups and felt really good and strong. Was able to accumulate quite a bit of volume. I think I did 6 sets of each exercise for a total of 18 sets. So that's one of the biggest improvements, or one of the biggest positive changes I've noticed, is that my training intensity is up there higher than it's ever been, or as high as it's ever been, especially when training by myself. I'm someone that I typically train harder and better when I'm working with other people than when I'm working with myself, but my quality of my training sessions have been awesome. Getting more volume in. I'm training just about every weekday, which is more than I was training prior to this month. So that's been a really positive takeaway from this experience. Training intensity, training frequency, the volume, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling good in my body as a result. Immediately after the training session, before some more afternoon clients, I knocked back the protein shake, and then from there, I guess a late lunch, early lunch would have been a couple of breakfast sausage patties. I just came home, didn't feel like having eggs that morning, so I just knocked back some breakfast sausage patties and called it a day. Worked from home for the rest of the day and just hung out with the girls. And then dinner was a couple of chicken thighs, about a half a pound of chicken thighs. And that was about it yesterday for food. I didn't have, I guess, my third meal in addition to the smoothie like I typically have. I just didn't feel hungry. I was engaged quite a bit after my training with work on the computer and the girls. And that's another positive thing that I've noticed of the Carnivore program, is that once I made it past my first couple of weeks of just the silly little cravings and things like that, the more I could just keep focused and keep engaged in a task and keep busy, I always felt full. I always felt satiated, and then by the time I started to feel hungry, boom, I was ready to go for my next meal, which satisfied me. So yeah, those have been 2 big takeaways: training intensity, training volume, all that good stuff, feeling strong. And then, my food is just nutrition. It's all fuel, no bullshit. And I'm not, emotionally eating or anything like that. It's just, which in the past, I definitely am. We all do. I'm a culprit of. But, pushing myself to stick to this discipline has definitely made me more aware of all those instances where you would just be triggered and eat something. I'm looking forward to seeing how much things actually stay the same, after these 30-day periods. I'm thinking I'm going to keep most of it the same. The only time I would actually deviate is, for example, if I went out to dinner with my wife and had a sushi, or, went out to dinner and wanted to have a Coke kind of thing. Because even like if I go to In-N-Out, I'm not eating the bread at In-N-Out, and I can't even have bread at a sandwich spot most places anymore, because it doesn't resonate. You get heartburn and stuff like that, because it's just shit. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the body reacts now when I start to integrate little things, and just how much I stay the same, because I'm feeling good. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. And apart from that, not much else to report. If you have any questions or want to share any bits of feedback from your carnivore journey, please don't hesitate to leave the comments in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you guys right away. And a link to the smoothie and the broth are in the description below as always. And I look forward to catching up with you guys in the very next update.